Okay, since I've been refused 2 or 3 times from uploading my videos, and they can't get a date online at POF, everybody says I talk too much. Kidding around. The uploads are true. Well, wait a second. I'm just number 55 with this, because that's what it represents. Number 14, 1 times 4, 1 plus 4, 5 and 4, 5 and 4. I'm the computer ironic. They call me it. Ronald? What do you want to know about Ronald? It's a Scottish name. It's from a Scottish king. We come from a Scottish land. We all wear skirts. No wonder I like to put my skirt on in the morning. Put the skirts on a truck to watch that the tires don't mold everybody else while the snow is falling down and they're trying to pass you in the passing lane. So you knock them off into the ditch and you come up with something new. Scotland? Ireland? Oh yeah, I went down there and I was checking out the bagpipes. I was checking out a little bit about what happened to Ireland in the last 1,000 years. There's more that happened to Ireland. Excuse me, did I say Ireland? Ireland, Scotland, the fighting, the wars? Only because one person said something to me, I had to check up the meaning of Ronald. It's a boy's name that is pronounced Ra now. It's an old Norse. Chuck Norris? Tell me about Norse, of course. Or is in gold, southeast, north, southeast origin, and the meaning of Ronald. The ruler counselor, also possibly from the same root as Reginald. Ronald emerged among the Scots and was not widely used in the rest of the English-speaking until the 19th century, where Ranald is Scottish from Ronaldo, and Spanish is American President Ronald Reagan, and they also include to call me part of, which is Ronald McDonald. And it just so happens that Mac is 1 to 13. It's the AC creation. I am Ron. My son is Don. They call him the son of Ray because that's his second name. But let's go on. This is Loshu. I rearranged the regular numbers into a Loshu fashion. And no matter which way you add them up, I end up with 222. No matter what I do. In 8 different positions, 222. In 1/2, split in half, I end up with 666, and 222, 888, and 888. And if you go into the Scotland books, I just listened to a cassette, and they have revelated one of their fights in 888, 878 through 889 is one of their numbers. The speaking one of the one spirit, okay, this one is in Loshu. This one is 1 to 36, everything reverted. Normally this is 90, 90 goes here. Normally this is 78, 78 goes here. Normally the 90 goes here. In this position, which is normally 78, is now 82, in which 82 is normally over here. This is where man takes place of the 7th gate, inside Loshu. But in Loshu, everything is angled as this. So I'm going to have to reconstruct my Loshu to run on this angle. 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and 1. The one thing about Loshu and in the regular language, inside a roulette, number 70 on the telephone is usually over here. But number 70, this is the 7th position, it's also reverted as being over here on the telephone, 70. But when 70 is normally here, in the 8th position, okay, on your telephone, they have removed the queen, which is the 17th letter. So I have to remove 17 from this angle over here and put it over here, making this 87, crisscross, and this one over here, 17, equals to 69, the 9 lives of the cat. Again, we live over here. You have to remember 56, because with 56 becomes 195. 9, 5, and 1. That's why they go together, because the numbers flip upside down. When I go to Loshu, okay, Loshu over here is number 4. Multiply it by 3. 4 by 3 is 12. 1 plus 2 is 3. Multiply everything in Loshu by 3, and you end up with 396, 963, 639. When you take these numbers over here and add back the area score, being number 1 in this position, 3 plus 1 is 4. This is the 3rd position, 6 plus 3 is 9. They will all come out in Loshu, 429, 429, 429. Black, black, black. But the letter B in black is number 2. But the black is not number 9, number 29. 2 and 9 is 11. 1 and 1 is 2. Red is 27. 2 and 7 is 9. It reverts 2 to 7 and becomes each other, within each other. Black and red fall within each other. Red is the 27. 2 and 7 is 9. Black, the letter 2. 2 plus 9 is 11. 1 and 1 is 2. So they revert back to each other. When you put the two together, we can now say brown. B and R, brown, the first two initials, finishing with WN, almost like Roundtree, like Ronald. If you really look back, when you were a really young boy, you couldn't even say the letter R. But now we have 429. It all reverts back to Loshu. 3 areas of 15. 4 and 9 is 13 on the outside. If you want to go red, we go red here and red here. 4 and 9 is 13. 1 and 3 is 4. 4 and 9 is 13. 1 and 3 is 4. The 4 corners are 4, 4, 4, and 4. Here we have 2, 4, and 6. Here we have 9 and 4 is 13. Becomes 4 and 6. 4 and 6, 4 and 6. Israel and Zion. Putting it all together, what lives between here? 4, 3, and 2, 2, 3, and 4, all the way around. The total is 120. But because we live in the dog pound and all zeros, in which you can look at 0 as being something a little bit different. What if 0 was a 0.0 and it was on the other side? So your 15 value of the 0 alphabet might actually be 44. 4, 1, and 4, because when you split 0 in half by 1, it creates double D's on each side, which makes 4, 1, and 4, which makes 5.414. 54 is the sun, and man on the cross equals to your 68 if you're adding it up. 4 times 1, 1 times 4, 4 times 1, 1 times 4 equals 5.99, equals 495. 495 are the Einstein theory of all 4 corners equaling to the same thing. No matter which way you go, you end up at the same number at the end. So is the end at 15? 1211, 12.11, or 1 and 5 is 6, 126 is the doghouse of the one spirit. The heartland of Scotland, the bagpipes, something to do with the heart, wearing of the kilt, and the design of the kilt, all to do with tic-tac and toe, 10, 20, and 30. Like I said, when we go back to red and black, we get T and W, the 20th letter, and the 23rd letter. 23 equals to 11. This will be 26. The total will say green. These two in red and black will actually say green. 0 becomes 6. 2 and 6 becomes 8. 8 and 5 is the repetition of the spirit inside the center of 2, 5, and 8. Besides 2, 5, and 8, which restore 2, 5, and 8, 5 picks up 1 and 3, in which 5 picks up 7 and 9, the 7th, 8th of the 9th birth. Everything actually lives out the heart system of 5 inside of Saturn. And Saturn is Loshu, and these are the Loshu numbers, 222 all the way around, in which the 9th position is over here, in which the Z is removed from the 9th position. Take away 26, even though this is not the number. Let's take away 26 all the same, and it'll be 64 again, Zion and Israel. But this will go on number 1. If this goes on number 1, we have to find the value of where number 1 is, which would be number 58, right over here. But number 1 is a split value because there's 2 blacks and 2 red. If we went to 58 and we put 26, that was removed from number 9 because the Z was removed. 26 and 58, 68, 78 will equal to 84. 8 and 4 equals to the space we're in, and this is Neptune, the split mind. That's where it ends up. Man's mind is split right over here. 20 and 38. Between one side of T and the other side of woman, 26 is the dog pound within one's mind. Did you know that a dog at 15 years old and a cat at 14 years old are basically 70-odd years old, and so is the man? When the man reaches his 70-odd years, he is at the end of his line, and so is the cat. The cat apparently ages 10 to 15 years, 24 years. The cat ages within 2 years of its life, 24 years. The dog ages approximately 7 years to a man's age. Do I have this written down somewhere? The man's age, okay, a 15-year-old dog equals 73-year-old in man. 73 is Nibiru, the coming of man. The cat is 15 years in the first year and goes up to 24 in the second year. 1, 5 plus 9, 15 plus 24 equals 39, and every year after that is 4, 4, 4. The cat rises to the moons of Mars. The golden retriever from Scotland. red, golden retriever, gold, yellow, white, and bronze, the colors of gold. What are the colors of Scotland? Because the golden retriever is part of it. We did the baseball field. We did CG&N. We did first and second base. Another thing I just wanted to mention. No, I'm going to have to stick on the same thing. I can't move away. There's a lot more. There's the Netherlands, there's New Zealand, there's Iceland, there's Poland. But in Poland, it's P-O. It's not P-O-L-E separated. It's P and O, 16 and 15, the creation. Somewhere near Poland of parts of the mind. Somehow the world was not finished creating when they were still energizing the satellites in the space in which the ships of Scotland seem to have come out of nowhere, meaning an outside area into an unknown area. I can't not even explain it, but ships like an avatar, like Noah, came out from like, blink your eyes and look, the sky opens up and a ship enters from nowhere. You think we live on this earth, right? But there's a portal to come in from somewhere else. Always shoving something new. Do you think it's all about Jesus? Do you think it's all about Jesus? It's not all about Jesus. He's just a porteur. He's just a piece. What our land is who we are right now and what we want our kids. This is not about kings and queens. This is about the respect of the land we live, who we are and who our neighbors are. We must learn what it means to respect, and it's sickening to know which such great discoveries in technology that we can't seem to get along with our fellow mates. They rip us off, they cheat us, all because of money. Another thing about Scotland, something to do with the clover, okay? And the four-leaf clover is a value of 22. It's 4 hearts. Every single part of the clover, which each one individual one is a heart. Each heart is 52, makes a total of 156, which is the communication, and also stands out again. 152. Where's 152? Stands out again right over here. 6 and 6 is 12. 2 goes over here. 1 goes here. 9 and 6 is 15. 22. 222. When we go over here, it's 156. I made some sort of mistake. I'm a little bit embarrassed now. It was 132 is what it was. This is your Loshu equaling to 888. I'm having a little trouble here. I wanted to show you something I designed a couple of years ago. Okay. Somehow we're living in these portals between this side and this side. Here's the green. We never get to see. Time heaven is up. Heaven of life is down. The dark side of the moon is unseen. 4 parts of 88 is 22, which is life. See, the V is life. The V is life. 44 it becomes, because there's an inside V and there's an outside V. 1, 2, 3 is 66. Plus 2 is 22. Split it in half. 22 and 22 is 44. They come together. I cannot explain it. G is the God. 6 is the man. 5 is the spirit. 63 moons, which used to be on Jupiter. Now it's 63 on Saturn. 55 plus 3 in creation equals 58, which is the value of the angels in the one position. The piano, left and right. When we connect the center C, it's number 29. To the right of center C, okay, is 28. When we pass center C to the right and we land on this, we land right here, 25D, 28D, or 29 and crisscross with 25. Is the birth inside this world. Now, I'm not sure how great this video was, but I can tell you, Loshu, It's a Perfect World, the Loshu of 1776. And there's more numbers, but the first video got shellacked and got broken up. I will tell you the second part. This is 4 times Loshu. 4 times what goes here. 4 by 4 is 16. 4, 9, 4, 9, 2, 3, 5, 7, 8, 1, 6. 4 times each one of these numbers. 7, 9, 8. 3, 2, and 6. Because this is 5. 4 by 5 is 20. 20 becomes 26. 2 and 6 is 8. 3, 8, and 7. The creation of the 8 and 7. This is in man's mind right here. This is where man lives. This is 3 and 4 being put together. It's these two worlds have been put together, the two sides of man's mind. One with a 3, one with a 4. Then we multiply it by 7. The other part of this world, what I do is 7 plus 1 is 8. 9 plus 2, 8 plus 3, 3 plus 4, 8 plus 5. 7 plus 6, 5 plus 7, 4 plus 8, 6 plus 9. Because the box entry, okay, that's the number of the box entry. The dog, the queen, and the dog. Okay? The dog with the leash and the lord of the song and the things that are coming on. This is a real world, my friends. But for me, this ain't Earth. This is the ball field. And we got a Super Bowl coming up. And inside that Super Bowl, they're going to be holding the Grey Cup inside our hats. That's it. I put my hat over my Super Bowl and my Grey Cup. Raphael 7286. The other thing, don't act as if you're nuts. Because the other part of our brains are exactly what I just said. Raphael 7286 in the constellation of Pegasus, piecing things together as they tear me apart as it's hard to upload, regardless of what it is. G, which is the 7th gateway. When it's in a small g, it stands for the number 9. In fact, when you put the G together, it's CJ. The letters are false. We are not putting them together or reading them correctly, because there's no reason to do it any other way than what we do unless we sit into a bull session, because what they gave us is full of bull, and there's nothing more than what's left. And it all comes out of Chicago, Illinois, the Mississippi, Illinois, down by the Kentucky Derby. Everything is around the Mississippi, and the quarry that Dennis Rodman built with the crossing of what used to be in 1985 the Burger King route. I never did stop there, but there's something going on, okay, where you've got the greatest cities in the world, yet so much crap can go on. So how great were these cities other than a place to set things up? You understand what I'm saying? To set things up. This whole world is a setup, okay, and we're in on it. And things are going to change, whether we like it or not. But when they do change, there's help on the way. Do you know why? Because there's not one man on this earth that can actually do anything, okay, unless you have a team. You power a team of lovers, of those who understand, those who do not have to turn around to man the grid, but the grid that they man is man of them, of who they are, of many men, of what we will become in order to withstand what is coming up in the short future for us. That will be over in a short period of time, but many will not be able to see that light. They will only see disaster within the time it is. We will all see the same thing. This is what I believe. Whether there's a truth in this, of course there's a truth in my belief, but is it really true? Is there anything coming? I'll tell you one thing. I look at the moon and I seen the angels in the sky today, and the good Lord sends us a message. When he sends them a message, he sends us a message. And how do I know? Because of all these numerologists out there, all these astrological readers. They're real, my friends. Some of them are just out for the cash, and they make it all look like shit to the rest of them. But to me, I see the light. I see the light, and my hand is here, and I'm just waiting for when it's our time to put our hands together and figure out what we're going to do to bring on the new world. Raphael 7286 in the constellation of Pegasus. What the hell do I know anyways? Thank you for watching.